Alrighty, hello again, this is Trice Majestus, and we're back in Elite Dangerous Odyssey, and, well, I've got enough on both of the community goals, so I guess I'm going to head back and get back to gathering the necessary materials to engineer my fleet, so let's get in game and get things rolling. Hello, Mr. Mad Hatter, and hello, Josh. Welcome back, guys. Oh, and hi, Cass. Everything's kind of off kilter today. Hello, Tacita. Welcome back. Looks like the weather's going to be good enough tomorrow to do Benson's. All right. All righty. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
So let's go change ships to my material gathering ship and see if we can go find some Imperial shielding. Yep, I think Benson's is, there's going to be more people, so it'll be a little more fun. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Frameshift drive charging.
You have left the no-fire zone. Flight control out.
Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Hello, Zoltor. Welcome back.
Fuel scooping.
Why is this making so many jumps? Should have only been 2 jumps.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Oh, I guess it's 4.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, this ship doesn't jump as far as the other one. That's okay. It's no Mandalay, but fights better than my Mandalay would.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, we'll go back, jump into the Type 8, and find us some Imperial systems.
4, 3, 2,
And if we manage to fill up on that, we'll figure out what ship we're going to take to Seoul.
fuel scoping.
And
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I think I'm getting around 45, 46, which isn't bad. Pretty darn good for essentially a fighting ship. But it doesn't have the real staying power of the Corvette. And the Corvette you can really tank out and take it into a high-end combat zone and just rule it. Whereas in the Corvette, you can get into that same type of combat zone, you can last just about as long, but you're not ruling it, you're dancing. It's a very different type of combat. You're not just sitting there as a beast laying, slaughtering everything around you, but you're dancing around everything, staying out of trouble even when you're facing multiple opponents. And it's all about control and maneuverability, and this ship is insane at doing that.
Thank you for visiting our area.
It's a very different style of combat.
Scan detected.
Yeah. But that's just it. It's a very different style of combat. The Corvette just takes it on the chin and doesn't care. Whereas the Corvette, you got to dance around as much of it as you can. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Permission granted. A landing pad has been assigned to
Landing
you.
gear deployed.
Very much so, yeah. You twist in and around the big ships, outmaneuvering many of the other little ships. And you do a whole heck of a lot of damage.
Contact confirmed. Clamps engaged. What can we do for you, Commander?
Now, you can also do the same thing in a Vulture, but that's a very different beast. because doing it in a vulture, or at least the one I've got, my vulture's set up with no shields. It's set up as a hull tank that runs absolutely low, absolute minimum heat, so it's very hard for anybody to target you. And it lasts that way by making it very difficult for somebody to actually shoot at you. You boost out of range and they lose target lock because you're not putting in enough, putting enough heat for them to track you. So they lose track of you, and you go run around and come back at them again. Okay, where are you? There's the Queen of Hearts. All right. So minors, faction state needs to be none. Additional options, allegiance needs to be empire. All right. Oh yes, and population. Population above a mill. That'll work. Cut out some of the really smaller stations. Oh, there's a beautiful system. Habits. Oh, let's get need limpets. Let's get limpets. Don't forget your limpets.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
All right. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Yeah, kind of think of the Corsair like you would a, if you want to take it into Star Wars, I mean, so the Corvette would be a heavy blaster and a Corsair's a lightsaber. It's just completely different. The Corsair is all about elegance and movement. Whereas the Corvette is about just brute strength and standing there and dishing out lots of damage. Retract landing gear.
Ship released.
Landing gear retracted.
Until a carrier is far behind you.
Frameshift drive charging.
Civil unrest system.
We'll see you soon, Commander.
But it's got 3 factions with no state that are Imperial factions. So we'll see. This could be interesting.
Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete.
Crap. Got going too fast. Here we go, loop-de-loo. Here we go, loop-de-lie. Where are you? Here we go, loop-de-loo on a Saturday night. And of all the ships that I've gotten for doing the manufactured material gathering, I really like the Type 8 for doing this. its SCO compatibility is great. Its ability, its internals are wonderful, which basically just allows it to get into a system, get out to the far-reaching signal sources. Oh yeah, by the way, let's signal sources and systems. All right. Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, luckily for me, I've got a bunch of other things to do, so I don't have to worry too much about it taking all that time. But
3, 2, 1, engage. Warning, temperature critical.
and that's the one thing I don't like about the Type 8 is its heat management. It's not very good at heat management. Okay, we got high grades and they're not far away. Expansion, no, that's not good. Well, we can find out. Let's see, who are the Dark Armada? Dark Armada. Patronage, security. Who are they aligned with? Come on. Looks like Imperial. Okay. So I guess it's probably not a bad one. Let's go see what's in there. Yeah, then you end up going into one of these signal sources and you...
Temperature critical.
What? Oh, jeez. I forgot I was in the Super Cruise boost. Oh boy. And you end up boosting into a piece of debris and blowing yourself up. I know this because I boosted into a piece of debris. I took my shields down and took 12% of my hull out. Yeah, I haven't been using it for hauling, so I haven't worried about pirates. I don't need a whole lot of hauling where I need a medium or small ship. Most of my hauling is things where I can use a big ship, so I ended up using the cutter. Because with the cutter, you can have a decent hauling ship that's combat capable, and you just eat pirates for lunch. Alright, what do we got in here? Proto heat radiators. That's not what I need.
Frameshift drive charging.
So even though that's Imperial,
3, 2, 1.
it's not the right one. Alright. Convoy, weapons fire, encoded. High grade, what are you? No state from one of the... Okay, this should be what I need. Got 12 minutes remaining. It's only 6,000 away. This should do it. I don't know. I don't use Concorde cannons. There are very few ships that I like to fly shieldless. That's what I need.
Cargo scoop deployed. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
Huh, okay.
Drone.
That's weird.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Cargo scoop deployed.
Well, I could say out of hundreds of thousands of tons, I haven't had my cutter blown up. So, all right, we are done with that. Okay, great.
Limpet drone error.
Oh, shut up, Olympic drones. Okay, let's do this.
Collector limpet expired.
Yes, exactly. Nothing can touch me. I only run a few less tons than you do, but I'm running shields and nothing's going to blow me up. It would take one of the death flowers to blow me up. Thargoids are difficult if I couldn't outrun them. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
All right, so now we're full on the majority of engineering materials. In fact, we're full up on the encoded, we're full up on the raw, we're full up on the human manufactured.
Frameshift drive charging. 3, 2, 1. Frameshift drive charging.
Now, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. it's time to set up for gathering Thargoid materials.
Temperature critical. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Which requires a somewhat different setup. So this ship will not do for that. Actually, I could set it up to do that with just a couple of changes. Huh. Maybe I should. Up, here we go again. Here we go loop-de-loo. Here we go loop-de-lie. Here we go loop-de-loo. All on a Saturday night. Executing the loop of shame. I don't know. Should I convert this into something that can go do Thargoids? But I won't have as many limpets. Again, I don't need... Oh, I can get rid of one of the limpet controllers and get more cargo. But I also have to convert one of the cargoes over to... Yeah, I'll just use the other ship.
Communications established.
Open hailing frequencies.
Docking request.
Requesting docking permission.
Clearance denied. You're outside the 7.5-kilometer range.
No, I'm not. I'm at 6. Dang it. I fired it too early. Here we go.
Clearance granted. Move directly to your landing pad.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Scan detected. Landing gear deployed.
Landing complete. Solid approach. Our services are at your disposal.
Alrighty, let's empty this out. And what ship should we use? This one's a possibility, but... Longbow, maybe. Or perhaps long distance Voyager. Cargo Rex. Wait a minute, which one was I looking at? I was looking at the... Oh, this guy's set up for it. 7A Universal. Oh no, this is set up for that. No, that's not what I want. I want Imperial hammers. The 6E cargo rack, 6A. Okay, let's set the longbow up for this. Hello, killer bees. Welcome back. Utility mounts, shield boosters, point defense, point defense. I could go for more shield boosters. Don't have any more, though. I got one of these guys. Good enough. Fuel scoop, scanner. Sure. Good enough. What's my jump distance? Uh, 39. Okay. 37 if I'm completely full. Hello, Nemesis. Welcome back. Point defense, point defense. I actually want... a couple of heat sinks. All right. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Come on. All right, 4 jumps to Sol, so let's go. Dust off this old boy. Retract landing gear.
You have liftoff.
Landing gear retracted.
Frameshift drive charging.
This ship,
You have now departed the
I've got 2 of these guys with different purposes to them. This one's longbow. This was my test rig for testing out pure railgun builds. Back in the day where pure railgun builds were amazing, back before they nerfed railguns completely.
Fuel scooping.
This was your one-hit kill machine. You target the power plant of any ship and blow it to pieces. That simple. My other one is the Long Distance Voyager, and that's the ship that's done the Distant Worlds trip twice. Once for Distant Worlds 1, once for Distant Worlds 2. I was tempted to take it for Distant Worlds 3.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Well, that's what I signed up was with the Mandalay, but Distant Worlds 3 is largely a carrier trip. So there's Distant World carriers that are going along. And so the Big Jump ship isn't,
Frameshift drive charging.
you know, they asked that you've got 35 light years of jump range. And the LDV has 45. So it's got plenty. But I know I can make the entire trip out there in the Long Distance Voyager because I've done it twice in that ship.
Fuel scooping.
It's not a question of can I or can't I. It's been there, done that.
Warning. Temperature critical. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yes, it has a number of advantages.
Frameshift drive charging.
But back before the Cutter and Corvette came into the game, this was my number one ship, was the Anaconda. It's the ship that could go anywhere, do anything in the game back in those days. The ultimate ship.
Fuel scooping.
It still can do it all. Yes, it can. It's just not necessarily the best
Fuel scoop disengaged.
at all of it anymore, whereas back in the day, it was the best ship, you know, whatever you wanted to do except landing at a outpost, it was like, yeah, no, just use an Anaconda. It'll work. It turns better than any other big ship. It can hold a heck of a lot of firepower and has better firing arcs than the Cutter. It's not as fast as the Cutter. It's not as tanky as the Corvette. But it will out-turn either one of them. Yes. Earth. If you get the modified, whoops, the modified mining lasers with the longer firing range, it's actually not a bad mining ship. Its maneuverability effectiveness over either the cutter or the corvette for mining makes it a very, very effective large mining ship. It only has I think one less hard point than the Federal Corvette, which means it has the exact same amount, just better placed than the cutter for mining. So it doesn't have as much internal space as the cutter, though, so you can't get as many limpets and limpet controllers on it. But it's still very effective. Aha. Did I forget to do something? I think I did. Oh, no, I didn't. There we go. What do you mean out of ammo? I forgot to get my limpets. Actually, propulsion components. I've run out of the materials. So I could use 2 more Titan drive components, but it's the other materials that I'm actually short of. All right, so let's go to I forgot my limpets. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they will, and based on what I've seen, you'll have to use turreted turreted mining lasers, and you'll want them engineered for long range. But once you do that, it should be a very effective laser mining platform. I don't know how it will work for abrasion blasters or subsurface missiles, but as far as laser mining, it may be the best laser mining beast ever created. So we'll have to see. It may be amazing. It may absolutely be amazing for mining. Hello, James. Welcome back. Open hailing frequencies. Oops, I'm too far. No, I'm not. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Landing permission granted. Proceed to landing pad 3-2.
deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
From touchdown.
Yeah. You know, maybe, maybe not.
Contact. Engines disengaged.
What I would look at on doing on the Clipper is not so much is seeing is you know don't have quite you have to work and balance the amount of cargo versus the amount of limpet controllers so that you would fill it very quickly because you're going to be running 20, 30, 40 limpets at a time. So you go and shoot a rock and bang, you're done. You know, it's collecting fragments faster or as fast as you can generate them. And if you're doing that, you can fill it very, very quickly. You may be talking about, you know, a mining rate of 600, 700, 800 tons an hour. I believe it's 10. It had a pretty absurd number of hard points. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Hello, Baz. Welcome back. Yeah, 10 hard points. 10 mining lasers. Good question. Don't know. Well, the question actually would be, how long can the distributor run that many? You'd probably make it weapons focused, so you could run all 10 of them. You're not going to care a whole lot about anything more than rudimentary shields, just to keep you from being, you know, taking damage, bumping into other asteroids. And then running the limpet controllers. So you could, who knows? Gonna have to test it. Yeah. I may have to get multiple of them just to test it. Or start out with one anyway. We know it's going to be the most incredible hauling machine in the game. Then the only question is, okay, what else can it do? You know, can I set it up in a hedgehog mode like you do on the Type 10? And just park it in a Hazres and eat pirates? Material corrosive mechanism, sure. It will be fun to find out. 200 of 200. I'm full on that. What's this? Oh, I can use that guy. Corrosive mechanism. Got him to eat mango. Do. Hello, Bahram Farshi. Welcome back. We are finding the Thargoid materials because we need propulsion elements. I need about 50 propulsion elements, which is a god-awful number to have to find. And I wouldn't mind the Titan drive component or two either. Oh, a caustic shard. 250 at 250. I already got those. Ooh, look at that. Stop. Where are you? Well, ask and ye shall receive. There's two of them here. Of course, this makes me a target. Now, where's the other one?
Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo hatch. Cargo scoop deployed.
Where was the other one? I saw a second one. Now, where was it? $100 of 100. Where's the other one? I saw two of them.
Cargo scoop retracted. Collector limpet expired. Collector limpet expired.
Oh, that's fine. Oop, that I need. Where are you? That's what I actually came here for.
Cargo scoop deployed. Scan detected.
Who's scanning me?
Programming the impact drone. Collector limpet expired. Cargo scoop retracted.
Alright, well I got one of the materials that I needed, plus I got a Titan drive component. I saw a second one, but I don't know where it is. Oh, wreckage components. Don't have those.
Programming the impact drone. Cargo scoop deployed. Collector limpet expired. Cargo scoop retracted. Cargo scoop deployed.
Oops. Where'd you go?
Programming the impact drone.
Let's see, how many of those do I need?
Collector limpet expired.
Alright.
Cargo scoop retracted.
mission objective? I don't have a mission. Oh, there's a Thargoid heart there. Don't need that. Oh, wreckage component. I can use that.
Programming new pit drone. Cargo scoop deployed. Connector limpet expired. Cargo scoop retracted. Cargo scoop deployed. Programming new pit drone. Connector limpet expired. Cargo scoop retracted.
Ooh, propulsion element. Where are you?
Cargo scoop deployed.
think that's inside this thing. Which means, yeah, I'm not going to be able to get it. Okay. Alright, what else we got? Nothing else. Do-do-do-do-do. Oop, there's propulsion elements. Where are those?
Cargo scoop deployed. Programming input drone. Collector limit expired. Cargo scoop retracted. Cargo scoop deployed. Programming input drone. Collector limit expired. Cargo scoop retracted.
Oops, there's some bad guys over there. Power to shields.
Routing power to shields.
Power to weapons.
Routing power to weapons.
Let's hope they just stay over there. Ooh, propulsion elements. Those are what I need.
Cargo scoop deployed. Programming in bedroom.
Ooh, I need caustic crystals too.
Lectin bit expired. Cargo scoop retracted. Cargo scoop deployed. Programming in bedroom. Lectin bit expired.
Hmm.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Power to shields.
Using shield cell.
That's not what I said. Power to shields. Power to shields.
Routing power to shields.
Power to engines.
Routing power to engines.
Programming in bedroom. Cargo scoop deployed. Lectin bit expired. Cargo scoop retracted.
Don't really need that. Do do do. Propulsion elements. I need many more than that. Let's see, how many do I need? Uh-oh. Where are you? Power to engines.
Routing power to engines.
Damn bastard. Fire heatsink.
Ejecting heatsink.
Fire heatsink.
Ejecting heatsink.
All right, well, do I still have my Titan drive component? Yes, I do. All right. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Let's go put that on board. I have my pips in the wrong location. Oops. Oh, have a good night, Tacita. Oh, okay. I gotta, need to supercharge. Okay, I can do that. Here we go, loop-de-loo. Here we go, loop-de-lie. Here we go, loop-de-loo. On a Saturday night. Executing the loop of shame. My voice is going nutsy. Okay, fine. My voice is going totally nuts. But anyway, power to weapons.
Routing power to weapons.
We welcome your business at this carrier, Commander. Please enjoy.
Power to shields. Power to engines.
Shields. Routing power to engines.
Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Access granted. Please follow standard docking protocols, Commander.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing complete. Commence shutdown. What can we do for you, Commander?
Alright, well. So I got one Titan drive component, which was an unexpected bonus for the evening. And how many do I need? Where's my list of drives? I need 2 5s. And 5s require how much stuff? Ah, okay, so I've got enough. Well, that's good. I've got enough propulsion elements. I need 7. And I've got 24. That definitely let's see. So I got Titan drive component, plenty of those, plenty of those, plenty of those, plenty of those. Okay, so I can get the 2 more that I need built out. Great. So I guess tomorrow we'll get back to engineering the fleet. No, I'm just going to change ships with it in there, and I'm going to go use it up. So I'll use it up tomorrow. In fact, I'll bring 2 with me. So I'll get another one out of the. Actually, I'm going to transfer one more onto whatever ship that I changed to, and I'm going to take it over to the tech broker and pick up 2 drives. So, Yeah, so tomorrow we're back to, we've got enough propulsion elements here, so we can get back to engineering the fleet, which is good enough. And at some point, I'll get some more propulsion elements because I'm obviously going to need more. I'm going to need at least 14 more. So I'll be back to doing that after I finish engineering the fleet or the Panther Clipper comes out, whichever comes first. But at this point, before I forget, I don't need these limpets anymore. Goodbye, limpets. And I need, which ship do I want to work on first? Either Fool's Gold or Talisman. What's Fool's Gold got for internals? Mining lasers. Lots of cargo racks, but no. Right. What's Talisman got? Passenger cabins. All right, so maybe I'll take this ship over to the yeah, I'll take this ship over to the broker and because it's got the caustic heat sinks. So anyway, that's for tomorrow, not for now. I am out of time. It is well past the time that I should have ended the stream, and I haven't even had dinner yet. So, at this point, I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the ride this evening. It was great having you all along. In the stream chat, we have Mr. Mad Hatter, Josh, Tacita, Zoltor, I know we got more. Killer Bees, Nemesis, James, Baz, and Bahram Farsi. I think that's everybody. Hope I didn't miss anyone. Thank you guys very much for joining me in the stream chat. It's great having you all along, as always. So at this point, we're going to leave things here, pick it up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Trismegistus, signing out.